So the Warriors of Darkness and the Asians are conspiring to bring about Garuda's summoning, that they might put her to the sword. Then when we first encountered them in Loth Asnath, when they were confronting Ravana, gods, has this been their aim all along? What do you tend to do, Master Alphino? There is much and more I do not understand, but I know this: a primal summoning cannot be ignored. Elizai risked her life to uncover this plot, and we squandered her gift at our own peril. Will you accompany me to Xelphatol and help me stop the Ixal's ritual? Given that Ishgard shares a border with the Ixali homeland, we have a vested interest in the outcome of this ritual. We have been willing to suffer the beastmen's intrusions into Girthan lands to a point, but the summoning of a primal is an escalation we cannot abide. We shall have our fastest airship, Master Alphino. The mountains of Xelphatol are not easily traversed, and this endeavor demands all haste. The gesture is most appreciated, Sir Emmerich, but I fear an aerial approach is destined to fail. This is their homeland after all, and Xali dirigibles are not to be underestimated. No, experience tells me the only conceivable approach is by land. I believe it will be wiser to cross into Xelphatol by way of the mountain pass east of Cap Dragonhead. In that case, I shall send instructions for a contingent of the camp's knights to be placed at your disposal. They will secure your safe passage through the mountains and escort you thence to Xelphatol. Though my men are unqualified to confront a primal, they are more than capable of contending with the Ixal. We should be glad of their assistance, Lord Edmund. Thank you. In the event Mistress Elizai regains consciousness, we will share with you any additional information she may provide. May the Fury watch over and keep you safe. Then let us be off. We can procure any additional supplies we require in Camp Dragonhead. Yeah, I got stuff to, yeah. That's a new minion. I'm just collecting minions at this point. Have you everything you require then? Excellent. The entrance to the pass is north of Natalan and due east of Camp Dragonhead. Though it is normally guarded by a score of Ixali warriors, I have been informed that Hell's Fortom knights have dispatched them. The enemy's gates lie open. We need but walk through. Alright then. You do have that thing over there, right? Was it over? No, it was right here. Oh god. I don't wanna. Oh god, I don't wanna. Mr. Serene, Master Alphino. As you can see, the gate is ours. Be advised that our scouts are reporting increased activity around the first mountain. Simply put, they are up to something and we don't want anyone interfering. We stand ready to escort you to Xelphatol and aid you as you see fit. Given the numbers we are likely to encounter, a two-pronged approach may be best. While the knights and I feign a larger attack to draw the Ixali attention, I suggest you and yours attempt to slip past their defenses and locate the site of the summoning ritual. If the gods are good, you should only have to deal with some few patrols, but if they are not, you may be forced to do battle with the Warriors of Darkness. Xelphatol. Right then. Join. Couple more area. Before, okay. Oh my god, that was fast. Oh god. Look at all those fucking circles or damage markers. Got a machine here too. This man's pulling everything and anything. Goddamn. Oh god. There you go. Oh, stay away. Else I'll get hurt. Itchy. Ba-dum, pow, 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 pow. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, went straight for the treasure. I like the cut of his jib. That man's got wings, I just realized. I was fucking using Peloton at the same time. Damn. Got him. Okay, ninja. Hey, I got the earrings. Yay! Come on, enemies! My, that was pretty sick. All classes, what's up? Figured that's what happened. They fucking came out of the ground, what the hell? Or out of the air, literally. Did over 2k damage right there, goddamn. I'm coming, boys. I learned what a stack marker is, boys. Don't worry. We did it. Yay. No.
Thank the gods. What happened?
I think Garuda got summoned.
So they were unable to see the ritual to its completion. Then Garuda is no longer a threat, and whatever the Ascians and the Warriors of Darkness were planning has come to naught. But we should not tarry. The knights have secured our path to safety.
Well, well. What do we have here? You'd better not have killed the primal without us.
What? Oh, now. It's the imposters.
You!
Wait, I know you. Still walking, I see. I could have sworn my aim was true.
He gets mistakes for his sister.
Just what is your game? Leading us a long way so these fools could step in and claim our prize?
No, no. Let's not make hasty accusations. By the look of things, the ritual was proceeding as planned. We arrived at the appointed hour. It was they who erred.
It is hopeless. We cannot face them all.
Do mine ears deceive? A boy! So that's the way of it. Twins! You had me worried for a moment there. Know that I will happily make it quicker for you. If you just stand still.
Enough, Jarumul. We wouldn't want to upset the man in white with any unnecessary bloodshed now, would we?
Who's this guy? I
You've
think I
been
saw him
awfully
before.
busy since we were kind enough to spare your lives.
While you were idly consorting with the Ascians, you mean? 7 hells! What could you possibly hope to achieve?
Should I explain it to you? Very well. Consider it a reward of sorts for beating us here. You know the tale of Hydaelyn and Zodiac, I take it? Of the Great Sundering and the reflections it created?
Across 10 and 3 they were divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of shards of light and dark.
Just so. One of those reflections, the one nearest to the source, is our home. And we were the heroes blessed with her light. But not all worlds hold light and dark in equal measure. In ours, the power of light was greater by far. So the Ascians, who once threatened our home, were no match. And they fell before us, one after another, till none were left. Victory, we thought. And then came the light. A flood of pure, blinding radiance, annihilating shadow and color and life itself. Ere long, it will consume our world, leaving naught in its wake but blank perfection.
That cannot be. Do you honestly expect us to believe such a story?
Believe what you like. But it has happened before, on a world far removed from ours. The 13th. which was swallowed by the dark and transformed into what you call the Void. Unchallenged light would condemn us to a similar fate. And so we joined hands with our former enemies, and with their aid came here, to the Source, for there is but one way to restore the balance and save our home. The Ardor. Calamitous destruction with the power to break down the barriers between planes and see our worlds rejoined.
Why did I go into that? Oh, you know how far I am ahead.
You would doom our world to save your
Because I think I'm
own?
still ahead of you. At least you got way ahead.
What would become of us? Of you?
Hello, Raven.
Enough. I tire of talking.
Yes,
you
you
know our
are.
cause. You know what is at stake. We are prepared to do whatever it takes. Are you?
Who's this fucker?
If there is aught you would say, say it. Otherwise, begone. You have no friends here.
There are multiple worlds, are there? Hello. All things considered, we should be grateful to have survived that encounter. Do you think it could be true? That to save their world, they must bring ruin to ours? No, it matters not. Such wanton destruction is beyond justification. Whatever the reason, they must be stopped. The sacrifice, the loss, it ends here. Got my ass. Forgive me, this is neither the time nor the place for idle introspection. The knights can appraise Lord Edmund of our success, and we the Lord Commander. More importantly, I should like to see if my sister's condition has improved. You may take a moment for yourself if you wish. It will be at the congregation. I still haven't, unless there just isn't like a second set of credits, I'm still not at still haven't fully completed Heaven's Word, I guess. I guess I'll know once it literally will say like, what's the next one? Stormblood. Once it says that, then I'm pretty sure I'm past Heaven's Word completely. Wait, no, not here. Hello, Alpha now. It brings me joy to see you safely return to us, Ceres. What news from Xelphatol? It happened. Then we were not too late. On behalf of Ishgard, I offer you my deepest thanks. As for who remained behind, Mistress Yestola has been tending to Mistress Alisaie in your absence, and I am pleased to report that she has regained consciousness. I imagine you have many questions, especially given your recent encounter with the Warriors of Darkness. I know I do. Come, let me show you to her room. Do not worry, her condition is much improved. She is a resilient one. Brother. Much like her brother.
Alisaie, how are you feeling?
Well enough, brother. Thanks to the kindness of our hosts. They told me you had departed for Xelphatol while I was still abed. I slept much better knowing that. Thank you.
I take it your mission was a success.
As if we needed any further confirmation that they are in league with the Ascians. But to save another world? I think not.
I too thought his story fanciful at first. But it is possible there may be a kernel of truth in all of this. At the very least, none of his claims contradict the word's account.
You were following these people, Alice. Why?
During my travels, I had oft enjoyed tales of the Scions and their exploits. But after a time, I began to hear whispers of a gifted and theretofore unknown band of adventurers. Adventurers who had supposedly sworn to travel the realm slaying primals in the Scion's stead.
The Warriors of Darkness. And in the course of investigating these rumors, you stumbled upon the Ascians' involvement.
Yes, exactly.
Forgive me, but if these Warriors of Darkness mean to bring about another calamity, to what end do they hunt primals?
To prompt an escalation. To deepen the beast tribe's feelings of helplessness and despair, and thereby drive them to summon ever more powerful gods. And lest we forget, these events do not occur in isolation. With their patron deities being slain left and right, the news of man's victory over Nidhogg must surely have sown panic in the minds of the beastmen. 'Tis no wonder they wish to defend themselves.
Power answered with greater power, death with more death. A vicious cycle fueled by fear and hatred. I know it's like all too well.
Indeed. The Ascians sow discord and desperation, and the Warriors of Darkness reap the harvest. And so it continues. Yet that is not the extent of their ambitions. The Ascian himself observed that once the powerless realize that the old gods have failed them, they will have little recourse but to look to a new one.
We cannot let that happen.
It should come as no surprise, but Alice and I have uncovered evidence that the Ascians have been manipulating certain parties to ensure that a constant stream of crystals flows into the hands of the beast tribes. If we sever these supply lines, we should at least be able to slow the escalation.
Agreed. Kral and I shall journey to Xelphatol and learn what we can of the XIV's source.
Then I, for my part, pledge to lead a similar investigation into the origin of the Nath supply.
Then where am I headed?
Sir Emmerich?
As a member of the Eorzean Alliance, Ishgard is honor bound to play an active role in maintaining the security of the realm. You might also say that I have some personal motivation, given the Ascians' dealings with my father. However, I make no secret of the fact that my knowledge of primal beings is scant at best. As such, I should be most grateful if one of your order were to assist me.
Allow me, Sir Emmerich. I have dealt with the Nath before.
Let us consult with Orianja then. Given his dedication to the study of primal beings, I should be surprised if he could not tell us something of value.
Allow me to accompany you, brother. And before you think to refuse, know that I am not the girl I once was. I shall not be a burden. You have my word.
But Alice, you... You are more than welcome. After all, it was you who set us upon this path.
Wait a minute. I'm afraid I can't allow you to leave just yet. Not until you try on the new outfit I prepared for you.
Okay, to tower with more outfits. She's just giving everybody a glow up. Would it be right in assuming that you have not spoken with my sister since one of the memorial services, was it? Yeah. By the 12, it seems a lifetime ago. I should like to think we have both grown since then. My apologies for keeping you waiting. Oh my. Alright then, shall we be off? Tower never ceases to impress, though for a moment I feared she might furnish you with an identical outfit. Praise the 12 she did not. Mother and father were rather too fond of making us wear matching clothes. Do you remember the time at the studio when that girl of yours crept up behind me in the hall and whispered? Wait, what? Sister, please, she was not my... Can we not have this conversation in front of the warrior light? So be it. Another time, perhaps. It is an honor, Saris. I realize we are barely acquainted, but having heard so much about you, it hardly feels that way. I mean to ask about the carriage. Ah yes, the carriage has so fortuitously arrived to spirit us away from Ul'dah after the banquet. The driver informed me that I had my sister to thank for his presence in Ul'dah. How do you know to send help? Oh, drunken brass blades are even less discreet than sober ones. Unfortunately, by the time I learned of the plot, it was too late. It was too late to do anything more. Frankly, I'm still amazed Berman managed to find you. Your garments aside, I must say that you seem different, more resolute than we last met. You have the look of a woman who is ready to fight for the future of Eorzea. To the extent of my abilities, perhaps, but I have no delusions of grandeur, nor will I pretend to have found myself for any such thing. I'm here today because I would regret it if I weren't, that is all. Fair enough, let's depart for the Waking Sands then, and see if Urianger can be of assistance. Yes, let us go. Click, 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 lickety. Oh boy. Oh good. Hello. Here in a while. Urianger, apologies for calling upon you unannounced. Why, Master Alphino, would that the scholar had seen fit to grant me knowledge of thy coming. What bringeth thee and thine here this day? The warriors of darkness have returned. Pray allow us to explain. I too have heard tales in recent days of primal beings rising up only to be cast down by forces unknown. Alas, as thou didst observe, this serveth but to spur the beast tribes to pursue their goals with redoubled fervor. We have two objectives at this time, to identify and remove the source of the beast tribe's crystals, and to take direct action to prevent any further summoning rituals from reaching completion. The second is easier said than done, of course. While we were fortunate enough to learn of the Exile's plans before they came to fruition, I should be surprised if the Warriors of Darkness and the Ascians did not have similar designs elsewhere of which we have no knowledge. Thou wert wise to come hither, for this very day did I receive tidings most troubling from across the Strait of Merlthor. Ogomoro stirreth, and there are whispers that the Lord of Crags neareth his return. Mere rumors mark thou but in light of thine own discoveries. Thou canst ill afford to turn a deaf ear to their claims. Aye, we must ascertain the truth of the matter for ourselves. Let us consult with the Maelstrom forces stationed at Camp Overlook, Sarah. Thank you for your counsel, Urianger. Pray inform us should you learn aught else. I shall. If I may, brother. Urianger, is there anything else you would like to say? Oh? What to say? If not, then never mind. I only ask because you are normally rather more verbose. Oh my god, he's tall. Nothing to add, very well. Ere we depart, I wish to make a request. The Warriors of Darkness spoke of how the Ardor had the power to break down the barriers between planes, that our worlds might be rejoined. I would ask that you research this for us. Being nowhere near as well read as you, I'm sure I wouldn't know where to begin. That said, I have heard tell of a promising tome, the Garun Oracles. Mayhap you could start there. She was spying on the Asians. Why did I leave? She was spying on the Asians, so she probably heard something. And overlook, was it? Very well. You can't exactly just say outright that if she had seen him with Elidibus or any other Asian. Oh, okay. Whatever it is, we don't want any. Oh, fancy that. Just when my kobold problem just looked like coming to an head. The signs of the 7th dawn turn up, itching to pitching. Bloody brilliant timing is what it is. Right then, let's get to it. So our friendly neighbors in Ugamoro have got much more aggressive of late, just as he said. Matter of fact, our scout spotted one sniffing about the stores just now, likely looking to make off with an armful of crystals. I'll be damned if I'm about to let that happen. Lend a hand and help us research the camp for the little bugger, would you? Our Maelstrom friend seems notably more agitated than when we first arrived. Do you happen to know why that might be? A kobold in the camp, you say? That would appear to cooperate Urianger's information, yes, but to be so reckless as to infiltrate a Maelstrom camp and draw attention to their efforts is passing strange. Well, there will be time to think on this later. For the present, we must do everything in our power to prevent Titan summoning, and that means finding and questioning this kobold. Apparently, he could be around here. Oh, right there. Huh. Running away! Catch him! Where the fuck did he go? Oh. Got you. Stay back. Away. Far back. I'm not a... Yeah, it's no use. Pointless. Hopeless. No use. Yeah. Buddy. Come on. We just want to talk. We just want to talk. Come. We're just looking to talk. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it is. We're looking to talk. Oh, right there. Please don't hurt me. I only wish to talk. Yes, just talk. We do too. Yeah. Wanted to talk, then don't run. This was a stupid plan. Stupid. But if I tell no one, then everyone will. Hello. Yeah, she found me again. What to do. I come in peace. Only to talk. Please, just speak. Say talk. So please, do not hurt me. So this is our wily kobold infiltrator routine. Now one of the soldiers were on edge. He could very well give one a bruised knee. That's all we've got him. Fine and work, Scions. A little one. Thought you could sneak into my camp, did you? Plotting to steal my crystals, were you? No. I came to talk, to ask for help, but when your soldiers saw me, they drew their weapons and shouted, and I... Now, let us all take a deep breath and discuss this like civilized individuals. What is your name, child? Pikmin Gabu of the 620th Order. At least I will be a Pikmin one day. Well met, Gabu. I am Alphino, and this is my sister Alize. Oh, balls. Ceres, the woman who found you, is our friend, and now that you know our names, we can be friends too. Now, Commander Bleedin. Here thinks you wanted to take his crystals, Gabu. But you said you came to ask for help. Why to us and not your own people? What happened, Gabu? Can you tell us? No one is going to hurt you, alright? Not while we're here, I promise. The patriarch, the patriarch is going to summon the Great Father again, and you have to stop him, beat him, fight him, stop him. What? Gabu's parents say they didn't want it, along with many others, but the patriarch wouldn't listen. He was so angry, raging, fuming, angry. He said if they didn't have iron in their hearts, they would serve as coke for the furnace. And then the guards took my parents and the others away, and I haven't seen any of them since. Coke for the furnace. I do not want to believe it, but I have heard tales of foci fashioned from the bones of beastmen, which worshippers use in their rituals, hoping to summon more powerful incarnations of their gods. By the 12, that is sickening. No one listens to Gabu no matter how much he cries, pleads, begs, cries. They do not listen, only talk about punishing the overdwellers and praising the Great Father. Gabu loves the Great Father, but he loves his parents too, so please, help Gabu stop the patriarch and save his parents. Commander, advise Maelstrom Command that Titan summoning is imminent. Should the worst come to worst, we will require their support. Time being of the essence, we three will attempt to infiltrate the Kobold stronghold, secure their crystals, and free the prisoners. Well, if you're sure, you forgive me if I don't seem optimistic. We'll make ready just in case. I have faith that we may yet stop the ritual. We would surely have detected the associated etheric disturbance had Titan manifested already. But I cannot speak for the prisoners. 12 have mercy. That they would even contemplate sacrificing their own flesh and blood. Brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers. Time is of the essence. We must see what else Gabu knows and formulate a plan without further delay. I heard Great Father Titan loves crystals, cherishes, covets, loves them. And if we gather enough, he will return. That's why the patriarch told everyone to go forth and gather them. So I was thinking, if we take all the crystals away, maybe the Great Father won't come. Very good, Gabu. I was just thinking the same thing. Do you know where these crystals are stored? I know. Oh, several spots. Each defended by a different order. Gabu wanted to steal them, but he was too afraid to go alone. Yes, too afraid to go alone. But together we can take them away and hide them. Come. Gabu will lead you to the first cache. Let us go, Gabu, my boy. Boss. Quickly. Do you have them all? Good. Lead on, Gabu. Oh wait, that's... I think that was Alphino, not Gabu. My bad. Oh my, yeah, look at this place. It says, okay. Time is short. If we have the crystals, we shall make move on to the next cache. Did you hear me, brother? Aye, it's just that I'm quite certain that crate once bore Ishgardian seals. Someone took great pains to remove all traces, but enough remains to make out the pattern. See for yourself. I struggle to imagine kobolds traveling to Kurthis to obtain crystals, much less bothering to conceal their origins. I suspect these crystals were smuggled into Vilbrand by another party, most likely a pawn of the Asians, Thancred speculated. I don't understand. Who are the Asians? Do they worship Great Father Titan too? Never you mind about that. As LSA said, we do not have a lot of time. Can you lead us to the next cache, Gabu? Yes, of course. Gabu knows the way. The next one is the last, and is very large, very big, very huge, very large. Is it now? Oh, it's inside of their thing. Oh no, it's just right here. Found. Put it on. Ow. Well, you cast about for a time, you see no sign of the crystals. Somebody took them. Confound it. What about you, Sarah? Is any luck? Nothing. But this cannot be. Gabu saw them. Spotted saw. Think, brother, think. They must have moved them, yes. The question is, where to and why? Within Ogamoro, where they summoned Titan once before and mean to do so again. It is the only explanation. What about mother and father and the others? We have to help them. And we will, Gabu. We will. Stay calm. We still have time. They have yet to call for the remaining crates, yes? If they had, then they would have found the other caches empty and sounded the alarm. Nevertheless, I believe the time for stealth has passed. We must breach the navel and seize the remaining crystals. There's no other way to prevent Titan summoning. But first, give me your crystals that I might deliver them into Commander Bleeden's custody. We dare not take them into the bowels of the mountain. There you go, buddy. Crystal Sarahs, if you'd be so kind. Thank you. I shall deliver them to Camp Overlook for safekeeping and brief Commander Bleeden on the situation. Pray go on ahead. As I recall, there is an aetheryte within Ugamoro mines that should deliver you to the navel. Gabu doubtless knows the way. Wait for me there. I shall join you anon. Strange. I would have thought you eager to remain in the thick of the action. But if this is what you would prefer, then Godspeed, brother. This way. This way. This way. You're going into the mines, right? Yeah. Oh, damn it. I was over here. I take it this is the aetheryte we seek? Right then. As soon as Alphano arrives, we go. I trust you're feeling suitably heroic, Severus. There's no telling what sort of resistance we'll face in there. Quickly, you clods! Briskly, swiftly, quickly! I will not suffer any further delays. Ow. Lay down your arms and surrender. We have your crystals. There will be no summoning this day. Ow! Were dwellers here? But how did you? Where are my parents, Patriarch? Where are they? Are they dead? Mother? Father? Coke for the furnace. You monster, how could you? We are but servants of Lord Craggs. We are his, that he may drink of our blood and partake of our flesh, that he might draw upon the strength of his children and defend them from the tyranny of the overdwellers. No, I'll say not yet. I understand, Patriarch, I do. Your fear, your anger, your hate. You will do anything to protect your people, anything to deliver them from despair, whatever it takes to ensure that those who threaten you can never do so again. But in your single-minded pursuit of this objective, you have brought suffering on your own kith and kin. You have sacrificed the lives of the very people you sought to protect. But it need not to be this way, Patriarch. Renounce this bloody course. Cease your attempts to summon your god and work with us, together to build a lasting peace. Another peace to be abandoned at the overdwellers' convenience. Oathbreakers, all of you. Liars, betrayers, oathbreakers. You take and you take and you take, and when you had your fill, you sue for peace. You promise that this time is the last until you grow hungry again. And when we dare to defend ourselves, we declare that this beast tribe cannot be suffered to live, that our god drains the land of ether and brings naught but suffering, death, destruction, suffering upon us all. I will hear no more lies from you and yours, overdweller. You've ruined your own lands, you will not ruin ours. They said I'd come for you, and I did. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Say something, please. Please? Please. Oh no. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up. Seven hells. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Alpha, no. Leave it to me. We must away. Rather 12. How could I be so foolish? I should have known better than to let Gabu accompany us, given what we were like to find. His anguish and despair have served to birth a primal, just as surely as with the supplications of the faithful. Worse, being born of such tumultuous emotion, this incarnation of Titan seems incapable of naught but violence. If we have one cause for optimism, it is that while many crystals were present, they represented but a fraction of the quantity intended for the summoning ritual, meaning that Titan must be far weaker than planned. Be that as it may, he is yet a primal, and the longer we leave him to bleed the land of ether, the stronger he will grow. And should Titan be permitted to leave Ogamoro, more lives will be lost. The Maelstrom will rally their troops and the cycle will continue. Ceres, you know what must be done. Face the Lord of Craggs once more. Thank you, my friend. Odyssey and I will turn to Gobble. When we finish with the primal, look for us and Camp Overlook will be expecting you. God damn! Gotta confront the naval hard, I guess.